Hello, my name's Nick and you are joining me for my 44th video diary update. And what a journey it's been, because it's now official. I am now stabilised. And it's weird to say that, having not seen my doctor, having not seen the normal person that treats me at the clinic, but who can in this COVID-19 lockdown. Talking of which, I want to, before I go any further, apologise for the mega update last week. I'm sure hardly any of you watched that to the end. It was massive. And then also there was some technical issue with it going out of sync. So sorry about that. I doubt anyone will ever watch that. It was so long. So I'm keeping this one short and sweet. Where am I at the moment? My lowest point on this journey was 12.3.2. This morning I was 12.7.2. Now that, in my case, is because for the last 2 nights I've had a couple of drinks, because we've been doing these Zoom party things, and there've been some big birthdays for some friends, and some friends in New Zealand have been in touch with us, which meant we were up late until the night and had a few gin and tonics. And anyway, so I think it's a fairly temporary weight loss, but it's also a sign that I am now stabilised. I'm effectively off plan and I am having to be very careful. So today I've decided to go back and just have, a stabilisation breakfast. I've actually had a milkshake for lunch today, just to try and rein things back in, and I've upped my water intake. I find as soon as I lapse on the water intake, weight becomes harder to manage, because I think your body just flushes through what it doesn't need, basically, especially if you've been drinking. I think you retain fluid when you drink booze, and that can give you higher readings on the scales. Anyway, so this is it. I should officially be doing a monthly update from this point forward, but I don't feel quite ready for that yet. As I say, 12.7.2 is bang on my target, which is great, but I'm very conscious in the last 2 weeks, effectively, yeah, that's 4 pounds off of my lowest low, and I've been conscious to try and keep it down. So I'm not doing something quite right, so I need to make sure that's okay. Doing lots of walks with the kids, doing my plank exercises that I recommended the other week every morning, which is working well. I'm building up through the stages, and my God, they're getting harder. So that's another thing to bear in mind. I might actually, I certainly feel stronger in my core now. Maybe this muscle gain, they do say muscle weighs twice as much as fat, maybe this muscle gain is having something to do with a little bit of weight gain. But those super scales that I've got will tell me my actual fat versus muscle ratio and all the rest of it. And I haven't been on them this week because I didn't want to weigh myself yesterday because I'd had a drink the night before. So yeah, I'm going to weigh myself next week on those, so I have a more realistic kind of measure. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do this week. I am stabilised. I would love to say I'm off aloe vera, but I don't think I will be until I see the doctor, until I'm back at the clinic and I have that med gym test and I'm properly, signed off, so to speak. So in the meantime, I am going to be, replacing the odd meal with a milkshake, just to make sure I maintain that weight. I've got a few milkshakes left, so I might as well. And I think it's going to be a few weeks before I can get to the clinic. But now I am on maintenance, and who would have known that I would have landed in this space when I'm out on my own, effectively, without really the support I could hope for from the clinic, and that I would be in a situation where we're, potentially even facing a full lockdown. We all are. We don't know where it's going to go. So it's a funny one, but I'm determined still to make it work for my sake and for yours, to prove that aloe vera does work long term. So stay tuned. I will be back next week and we'll see how I'm going, and then I'll decide whether it's time to switch to monthly updates or not. I don't feel ready yet. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Comment, link, subscribe. Any input I have from you guys about maintaining weight long term is really helpful to me, and helpful to aloe vera as well, as they try and form the ultimate maintenance program for their clients. So that's it for now. I'll speak to you soon. Until next week, take care.